Hello everybody. In today's video it's gonna be less meta related and more just something that's kind of an observation I've had recently. Right. Your boy, as he grows older, unfortunately falls victim to the severe incurable disease known as doom scrolling. And currently, what I'm seeing a little bit on social media is people talking about how they're disappointed in Plan Arcadia and how it feels like it can't live up to the peaks of Amphorius, right? And the reason I find this so interesting, the reason I'm making my observations, is because I swear to God, this happens every single time a new planet happens in this game. I remember when I got into Pentagony, there were some people reminiscing on Belobog, glazing that shit to the high heavens, and saying how they wish the game was how it used to be back in Belobog instead of how it is in Pentagony. Then we go to like the beginning of Amphorius and people are talking about how they miss the peaks of Pentagony. They miss Acheron and oh, this wasn't as much of a waifu slop as the newest anniversary character Castorus is. Acheron at least is more lore relevant. So a ton of people are like shitting on Amphorius at the beginning, to be honest, for a majority of it, and reminiscing on how good Pentagony was, right? And now I'm seeing the generational switch up on Plan Arcadia. People are doing the exact same thing, and now Amphorius is getting overly glazed across social media in comparison to Plan Arcadia. I know someone's annoying ass is going to hit me with the Goomba fallacy. To be honest, you might not even be wrong, and I might just be fucking stretching things over here. However, it is just an observation I've kind of made that this game's community pretty consistently switches up the second the planet ends. And this has made me come to a bit of a realization. The problem that a lot of people have is they expect to fully understand and experience everything that that planet has to offer within a single patch. So they're estimating how good these planets are off of the one or two patches released at the time, let's say, without taking into account the fact that there's still like 4 or 5 more patches before this planet actually finishes. And now when the planet finishes, the story's wrapped up, everything's connected, people are like, wow, that's such a banger, man, right? It absolutely slaps. And I'd like to add, this isn't even like an HSR specific things. I've actually made an observation that this is probably most common in like animes or mangas, right? People will be underwhelmed or talk about how a new arc in a series is pretty underwhelming at the beginning. However, by the end of it, they talk about it like it's one of the top arcs in the entirety of the series, if not the top, depending on how much it resonated with them. It just seems like HSR has been the latest gacha game to get hit by this. And then there's also like a recent ZZZ situation. People are talking about how much they miss the older characters. Now I'm seeing people say that Starlight Billy, the new SP Billy in ZZZ and Promia, characters who were getting shit on literally just a little bit ago for having bad designs in comparison to ZZZ Season 1, I'm seeing tweets on social media being like, oh, these ZZZ Season 3 characters that have been teased, these are the worst designs so far. These are the most disgusting, ones that I couldn't care less about. And these late Season 2 designs, now these slap, these are banger. We're never getting anything this good ever again. Right? It's such a weird phenomena that I've observed across like so many different things. And I guess if I had to, come to a conclusion of why it occurs, once again, I think it's just because people are too impatient and they instantly try to give a conclusion. They instantly try to have a finalized opinion on something that is still in the works and is not finished. And then they end up being surprised when it's actually good by the end of it all. Like, just give some shit a little more time, right? I feel like maybe this is like TikTok brain or something. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Very random video, but I just want to know what you guys think. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. Peace out.